To begin with, Peter, could you tell us, why do you think this review was necessary in the first place? Is it because of those inflation mistakes?
So, can I give a long answer to that?
Yes.
So there are three levels of an answer in increasing areas of being controversial. The first and simplest answer is that it's just good practice to regularly review your monetary framework every few years. In the light of new research and new experience, people are writing about these frameworks all the time, and you need to every now and then have a stock take of that. And this is what all other most other central banks do, that it's standard amongst foreign central banks to have regular reviews. And the format of those varies, and we'll talk a bit about that. Some of them are external, some of them are internal, some of them have a heavy academic focus, some of them are the Bank of Canada is on a regular 5-year schedule. Others are more ad hoc. Anyway, so that's one thing, it's just regular practice. The second big argument is that the Reserve Bank has been missing its targets. Prior to the pandemic, the inflation rate was well below the target of 2 to 3%, and the unemployment rate for an even longer period was well above estimates of its sustainable or full employment level. And so, particularly with the inflation rate, which is the Reserve Bank itself describes as a key performance indicator, when you're persistently failing to hit your targets, there has to be a presumption that a review is necessary. That otherwise there's just no accountability at all. And then the third layer of arguments I give, which is more controversial, is that many of us, including me, think that the Reserve Bank has been making big mistakes and is in need of structural reform. And it's great to have a chance to air those views. And these are arguments that part of them are related to the composition of the board, that these are decisions for the government and parliament, often rather than for the bank itself. And so you need some kind of external review to evaluate these widespread arguments.
Yeah, I think they're good points.